Hey everybody, this is Victor. I am here with Lexi. We're going to be talking about her real estate flipping journey, how she went from a nursing background to her first potential 21K net profit flip that she's under talks and under negotiations trying to get under contract. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing really well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Well, I very much appreciate you taking the time to do this. I just wanted to share your journey. You and I have been working together, you as my student for about like 2.5 weeks.
Mhm.
And since then, like you've taken off like a rocket, you've learned a ton and taken a ton of
Yeah.
action and you're working on a deal right now. And just wanted to share your journey and kind of get into the details. But before we get into it, I'd love to talk about the deal and what's going on there. But like, what's your background?
I'm a nurse. I work in a hospital. Um, I like it, but I was also looking to I've always been looking to get into real estate and that business, and just started taking it seriously over the last several months. So yeah, it's a new journey and completely different from my background, but it's been really fun.
Mhm. That's really cool. And then what were some of the things you were struggling with, like trying to get into real estate? Because you're brand new
Yeah,
in the space. Like, what were some of the things and
yeah.
questions you struggled with?
Yeah, I was always told like educate yourself, and I think the internet is an excellent resource, but it can sometimes be like information overload, and
Mm.
people are telling you to do a million different things, and so finding kind of a straight road to go down, and the concrete steps to take was very difficult to do, with just so much information out there. So I think just organizing the information and knowing like what's the next step.
Mhm. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. It's definitely hard because I would see this all the time, especially in like Facebook groups and all that stuff. Like you get
Yeah,
someone posts a question, you get like five different answers, like pointing you in
yeah,
five different directions. And it's tough
yeah,
to like, what do I
yeah,
do?
right,
Yeah.
right.
What about some of the stuff like the finer points of flipping? Like, were you comfortable before, like how to find deals, how to find money, how to run your numbers, or was like everything brand new for you?
Honestly, everything was completely brand new. I really had no idea what I was doing. One of the biggest learning curves has been construction. You can't start, or you can start with no knowledge, but you do need to quickly learn a little bit about it. So I've learned a ton, and I've watched a lot of like videos on basic inspection things and what to look out for. And it's simple when you're an investor. You don't have to worry about the nitty gritty, but you just need to have a very basic knowledge.
Mhm.
That and then just learning like where the money is made. The money is made on the buy. It's
Mm.
not made on the rehab and the sell. So having that principle is important. And then yeah, being a flipper is a very multifaceted job, because you're in sales, you're in construction, you're in rehab, you're in design, you're in selling, you're in pitching. You do so many different things. So like growing in all aspects has been challenging, but intriguing learning curve.
Mhm. Well,
Yeah.
it's really fantastic because you've grown a ton and you've learned a ton and you've gotten out there. It's been, again, it's been like 2.5 weeks. So I'm
Yeah.
very curious where you are, a year from now, just, out
Yeah.
there doing it. So that's awesome. So you and I met, we connected, you ended up joining my program, which is fantastic.
Mhm.
What were some like the biggest learning lessons or biggest, I don't know, like keys of learning or stuff you learned as you just got into it and, jumped into it?
Yeah. Oh gosh, I've learned so much. Where do I even begin? Um, I've learned like concrete steps to take. You've really pushed me to just start making the offers. And I think that has made the world of a difference, because I used to think, oh no, I have to have everything set up before I start making offers. But look, I'm 2 weeks in and I almost have a deal under contract because I've taken that step. So I think it's important just get out there and make offers, even if it falls through and if they don't accept, you've given it your best shot.
Mhm.
Um, and then, yeah, just like I've definitely learned to estimate the numbers and make sure I'm doing it as accurately as possible. Learning how to network is super important in keeping powerful players on your team. I always say like your network is your net worth.
Mhm.
So I've met like so many people in my local market. So just having like resources and having a team, I've learned a lot about that.
No, that's huge. Like a lot of these building blocks really build your flipping career, really build your real estate career. And it's good to hear you're learning a lot. I mean, that's the purpose of
Yeah.
it. So if you're comfortable with it, whatever you want to share on this existing deal you're working on. And I know you're close. You've kind of gone back and forth with the other party in terms of the price, and like you guys are really close. It has real
Yeah.
potential to be a deal. So if you want to talk numbers, or like how you found the deal, like I'd be just
Yeah.
background and all that good stuff.
Yeah. We can talk about everything. So I found the deal on Facebook Marketplace. It was listed by a wholesaler. It was listed for 155,
Mhm.
and I ran my comps and got my ARV at about 220. So not quite a deal at the current price,
Mhm.
but I had him do a walkthrough. I told him I was interested. I kind of expressed my commitment to the deal, and then I made an offer of 140,
Mhm.
and that was accepted. Um, and so right now, so I had made that offer based on 220 ARV and 14K in rehab.
Mhm.
Had my realtor verify the ARV. So yeah, now we're just kind of negotiating the fine points. But at least we're agreed upon a sale price, and hopefully it goes through.
Yeah, fingers crossed for sure. So with your renovations, are you comfortable talking a little bit about like what renovations you want to do? Is it like a total gut job where you need to like knock down the house, or is it just like paint flooring, or like what does the renovation look like?
It's not. It's like a very basic cosmetic rehab. It was actually on the MLS, but and everything, like it has a new roof, it has a new HVAC, so all the big things are taken care of. But I definitely could tell that there was room for cosmetic upgrades that would make it sell for much more. And it sounds like the seller was very motivated. It was listed on the MLS originally for 185, and they're currently willing to sell it for 140. So they're clearly motivated.
Mhm.
Um, so it's a very basic rehab, shouldn't take too long, and hopefully we can get it listed back within, I don't know, within a few weeks.
Okay, well, yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay, well, I mean, on that note, would you recommend others work with me as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Your course is so organized and so laid out, and I really like that you're adding more each week, like the Facebook leads thing. That was awesome because I had done week 3, but I was able to go back. I feel like each time I watch the videos, I pick up something new. It's like information overload the first time I watch it, and then I watch it a second time and I pick up more, and then I watch it a third time and I pick up more. And I would say your course, it gave me those concrete steps to take. And it gave me the confidence to make the calls. Like I said, I was feeling very timid about calling someone and offering them such a low price.
Right.
Um, but like I'm part of your group, which is also kind of like an accountability group,
Mhm.
and we all kind of share that. Like I think everyone has a healthy fear of that, but like it's really not a big deal for them to say no. At least you tried, and it's all a numbers game. So yeah, it gave me like confidence. It gave me the concrete steps that I need to take in a way that wasn't like information overload. It
Mm.
was very direct.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad it like broke through your fear. That's the purpose of it, like little baby steps to get you to do something new. And flipping for most people is something new.
Yeah.
So that's a way to break into that. And then why should someone listening take action now?
Oh, just start calling people. If anything, even if everything's rejected, you're getting more comfortable with the process. You're getting comfortable talking to people over the phone. You're getting comfortable running numbers. Like, just start practicing. Just do it.
Cool. Well, this has been super helpful. It's great to hear your journey, and I'm really wishing you all the best on this specific deal. It's exciting, and
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully it goes through. You get your first deal, and you can do more and more, and the world really opens up after that for sure. So,
Yeah.
that in mind, anything else on your mind with regards to flipping, with regards to the program, with regards to like something you've learned in the process?
Um, no, I just want to say thank you for like your support. Like I message you probably at least 3 times a day, and you're always pretty quick to respond. So thank you for your commitment to your students. And yeah, thanks for your help so far.
I appreciate it. No, I like to see students succeed. It's one thing like when I do an additional flip or I see a little more success for myself. It's totally different in a good way. It's much better when I help a student, go from 0 to 1. That's a lot more
Yeah.
exciting, which is
Yeah.
just why I do it. So, Perfect. Well,
Awesome.
appreciate it again. Thanks so much for taking the time. And yeah, best of luck in your flipping journey.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Victor.